Hey girls, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Vivian Rose. I am so beyond excited to get into this week's episode because we're going to be talking about my It Girl morning routine, which is one of my favorite topics. I literally love morning routines so much, it is just everything to me. I love routines just in general. I feel like that's just my vibe. But I'm so excited to get this week's episode because literally I'm such a morning girly, and I know you girlies are too. Also, I cannot get my words out right. I don't know why, but I know you girlies are too, and I know you girlies are so excited to get into this week's episode. So if you heard a buzz sound, it's actually my alarm clock because I don't know why it makes a sound, but it just does. And then also, if I sound a little bit sick, it's because my nose, I'm not sick anymore where it's I'm coughing, but I'm sick where it's kind of I keep having to blow my nose. So yeah, let's just ignore that collectively. But let's get into this week's quote of the week, which this week is, "Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence." I love that quote because honestly, I feel like so many people live in the past. They don't live in the present, they don't live in the future, they live in the past. And obviously you want to stay in the present, but I feel like it's okay to live in the future sometimes to make sure that you are doing a favor for your future self. But it is not smart to live in the past whatsoever, because even if you did make mistakes in the past, even if you did mess up a lot in the past, that's in the past and you've learned from that. What's important is that you can acknowledge the mistakes that you made, reflect on it, and figure out how not to make those same mistakes again, and then move on. Once you can do that, you've learned your lesson, and now it's time to move on. You can't stay in the past because it's not like you're in jail where it's you deserve to, be in jail for murdering somebody or whatever, because it's not a life sentence. Literally, you just made a mistake. You can learn from it and move on. So try to remember that this week if you are struggling by living in the past and not the present. Now let's get into this week's fashion icon of the week, which this week is Lily Rose Depp. I don't even know why I can't talk right. I was taking Dayquil this morning because as you guys, I said I look a little bit sick, and it does slur my speech a little bit because it's heavy medicine. So I'm sorry if I just completely mix up my words. But yeah, so anyway, let's get into this week's fashion icon of the week, which is Lily Rose Depp. I'm so excited because her style is the most Paris girl, French girl, meets chic, meets American girl. It just meets so many things. And you may be thinking, Vivian, what are you talking about? Her style is so French. But sometimes she looks so American, the American Girl vibes, the model off duty type of look. That is so American, NYC It Girl vibes. But then she can tie in that French girl vibe, which I just am so obsessed with. I literally love it. So Lily Rose Depp is this week's fashion icon. She could literally style the most basic pair of jeans, pair it with a top, but it looks like a planned outfit. It doesn't even look like she just threw that on. And it's just in Lily's world, basic is the new trend. Here are a few of my favorite looks from her. I love Lily Rose Depp clothes so much. Her style is literally so cute. And I'm looking on my Pinterest board right now so I can show you guys, well, not show you guys, but if you guys want to see visuals, check out the It Girl edit. It comes out tomorrow morning if you're listening to this on a Friday. That is coming out, or if you're listening to it already, and it's been a week or something, it's already out. I always make sure to include my fashion icon, my quote of the week, affirmation of the week, everything that I feel like you girlies would need on Saturdays at the end of your week, just to rejuvenate and give yourself a little reset. So make sure to go check that out. It's on my description or my show notes, and I literally love to do my little fashion blog, and I'll talk about different things I feel like you guys really need to hear. But anyway, let's get into some of my favorite Lily Rose Depp outfits. So I seriously love her outfit where it's she had on a denim jacket and a Burberry plaid skirt underneath. That is so cute. That's the French It Girl I was talking about. I love that type of vibe. But then she can also wear some cute jeans and then a cute little white tank top that's looks like it's brandy. That is the American Girl vibe I'm talking about. I love those styles. I love her platinum blonde hair, and then when she has it curled and she has the very basic makeup. If you guys know, Lily Rose Depp is always very natural basic beauty. And I feel that really just gives off the French girl vibes. She has the really pretty mascara, and then she does a little wing, and then she'll do a little bit of a dark eye look, and then a lip combo. And I just feel that is just so cute, and it just really enhances her natural beauty, because that's what makeup is all about. It's not about covering anything up. It's just about enhancing her natural beauty. So I just seriously love Lily Rose Depp's beauty, her style, literally everything. Now let's get into this week's current obsessions, which my number one current obsession are toasted bagels with yogurt and fruit toppings. I love bagels so much. I get these gluten-free bagels from Trader Joe's, and they taste so delicious, and I get this dairy-free yogurt, and I put it on top, and I cut up some fruit, and I put it all on top. of the yogurt. So I do like strawberries, blueberries, grapes, granola, and like I'll just put like a whole bunch of different fruit on top, and it just tastes literally delicious. I love it so much. And then another current obsession of mine is A Better You by Fernanda Ramirez. That's Fernanda Ramirez's podcast. I love to listen to that podcast so much. Busy Yet Pretty, of course, one of my favorite podcasts, but I love to listen to Fernanda and watch her videos. She's just one of my favorite content creators. I feel like she just really just literally embodies the it girl mindset, and you can just watch her and she literally like is just the it girl. Like, she's that girl. She works out, she has cute clothes, she socializes, she's like literally a socialite. Like, she belongs on a TV show. So I just love to watch Fernanda's videos, listen to her podcast, literally everything Fernanda I'm obsessed with. Also, one of my another current obsessions that I have are the two-tone Owala like water bottles. My friend Natalie has one, and it is so cute. Literally, I want it so bad. But actually, what I just ordered that I'm so obsessed with is the Lululemon water bottle. And it's like the light pink water bottle with the silver words on it, and it just says Lululemon, and it's so cute. I literally am so excited for it to come in the mail because I'm just like, I have a light pink Stanley, but I really want another water bottle that like closes and I can just like hold it, and it's not like, you know, when you hold a Stanley, if you have a Stanley and it's like 40 ounce, you can hold it, but it'll leak if you put it upside down. But if you have a water bottle that like actually closes the lid and it's like a chug cap, it won't do that. So I really just want a water bottle like that I can just take with me and not have to worry about it leaking, because my Stanley does do that since it has a straw and not a chug cap. I just have the thirst, not the thirst quencher, my dad has that one. It's just like the normal 40 ounce Stanley that like, kind of like the trendy one, but yeah. And then also another current obsession is driving. I'm actually so excited because I seriously, like, okay, so I have a permit, and I can get my license next month, I think, and I have to look back on the whatever they gave me, like the government, and I'm so excited because my dad is taking me driving. I have not driven in forever, literally, but I'm so excited to drive again because, like, it's just so much fun, and he's going to take me to the park. I like to drive in the park because it's kind of like, it's just a whole lot of like, it's like a huge parking lot, and you can just drive around, practice parking, practice turns, like all that kind of stuff. So I'm just so excited to do that. And then also listening to music. I feel like that's always a current obsession though, and I just literally love listening to music. Gracie Abrams, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, all those girlies I'm just so obsessed with. Okay, and this week's It Girl Glam, I want to tell you guys about literally the secret to my dewy, glowy skin. I seriously love, like, that glow, and that's kind of like a natural glow and not like a, you know, like a overloading glow. It's the Glow Recipe Dew Drops. I seriously love it. Not the Hue Drops. The original Dew Drops. I love them so much. I finished the mini one a while back, and I miss that glow I used to have on my skin, guys. Literally, I seriously can tell a difference when I used it and then when I'm not using it. I seriously need to go pick up a new one, and like literally definitely go get it if you're wanting a cute skincare routine item. It's so cute. And if you just want dewy skin. Okay, so next in currently trending in fashion, I have seen these everywhere, all my uni girlies. We're all starting university in August. Literally, well, not everybody because you guys aren't all the same age as me, but for me, I've been doing dual enrollment though, so I am already a college student, but I'm actually transferring like out of high school into just full-time university in August. And this is a bag that I definitely want to get. It's the Longchamp Live Pelage. It is so cute. I'm so obsessed with Longchamp bags for the school girlies, and I just need to get one ASAP. I have the Victoria's Secret bag, like the tote bag that's like literally the It Girl bag. I think I may keep that one as like my everyday university like vibe bag, but I really do like the Longchamp bag. But I just feel like the Victoria's Secret one is cuter because it is pink, but then I like the Longchamp pink one, but those are just so hard to find. Like, I feel like you can see the navy ones and the cream ones more, but I just like, I'm so obsessed with this pink bag I have, so I don't really know if I'm gonna get it, but it really is so cute. Like, I'm just so obsessed with it, just seeing all the girlies with it, and yeah, it's just like a whole vibe. Next in It Girls Got to Wellness, living glamorous and having an even more glamorous mindset, I want to tell you guys about something that I've been absolutely obsessed with. I have started my self-care menu, and I talked about this in last week's episode. That was a topic, but I actually really have implemented it into my life, and I am obsessed with it. Like, every single day, I'll do something that's kind of like a little dessert, like a self-care dessert menu. If you're kind of confused on the concept of it, listen to last week's episode. But I was just like learning so much stuff when I did that research for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this literally every single day. So literally I want you guys to try to make your own self-care menu today and just like try different things in it that's going to make you happy. If you have time to do a main dish, do that. If you don't have time for that, just do like a little self-care snack activity. It's just literally amazing. Now let's get into the actual episode though, which is my It Girl morning routine. And my It Girl morning routine actually starts at 6 a.m. Usually, like on days that I have school, I try to do that. I am homeschooled, but I do like to get my schoolwork done like pretty early so I can have time to do other things like recording my podcast, writing for my fashion blog, filming YouTube videos, working on my brand, stuff like that. So usually Mondays and Tuesdays are my school days. Wednesdays and Thursdays are days for other things. So Monday and Tuesday. Usually on Monday, I do my English and math. Tuesday, I do American government, and this is on this semester, by the way, just my classes I'm taking this semester. Tuesday, I do American government, sociology, and then I'll do, like, my French and artwork. Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday, I usually do, like, YouTube stuff and stuff for StylishTrendz, which is my brand. And then Friday, it's just a day where if I need to do anything else, I can do that on that day. And then Saturday and Sundays are just, like, weekend days. I don't really do any work on those days. So I just literally, I fell in love with my morning routine. It just makes me so happy every morning when I wake up and I could just do this morning routine. This past week, I have been waking up at 7, though, because I was sick, so my body needs that extra rest. I feel like it's very important to know when your body does need extra rest, you can give it to yourself, but usually I wake up at 6 a.m., and that's what I'll be starting doing this upcoming week because I won't be sick anymore. So usually my days start at 6 a.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I usually just wake up 6 a.m., go to the bathroom. So I always have to go to the bathroom because I tell you guys, I drink tea faithfully at night, and I literally have to pee so much. So I just have to use the bathroom in the morning, like literally right when I wake up. So I go to the bathroom, then I'll pray, just like being thankful for waking up another morning, things I'm grateful for. Not like a full-on gratitude session, but just saying thank you to God for waking me up today and let me be able to just get up another day and breathe another breath of life because I'm so appreciative for that. And then usually at around 6:08, I have like a little planner, like a time blocking thing, so I know the exact times I'm going to be doing different things. It's not like a strict schedule, but it is like a pretty distinct outline that I can follow every single day. So at around 6:08 to 6:28 a.m., so it's 20 minutes, I'll do this. I'll hydrate, write gratitude, study the Bible. So I'll drink out of my Stanley. I like to fill it up at night before I go to bed so that I can have it in the morning and I can just drink some water because you haven't been drinking any water when you wake up for like literally 8 hours, depending on how long you sleep, but it's been too long without hydration. So I always make sure I drink some water when I wake up, and then I write my gratitude in my 5-minute journal. I love to do that. It just makes me so happy, and I love to write in there because you only have to write 3 things, but then it's kind of like I do love to get my actual journal and write out a whole list. So those days where I feel like I don't really have like all these things on my mind, I can just make sure I get 3 things written down on my 5-minute journal for gratitude. But if I have like a day where it's kind of like I wake up and it's like, oh my gosh, I have so many things to be grateful for, like I want that every single day, but I'm not like that every single day. Some days I wake up with more motivation than other days. So if I do have more motivation, I will just get out my actual journal and write down all these different things I'm grateful for, things I want to get done throughout the day, a whole thing like that. But usually every single day I do my 5-minute journal. And then I also have a little quote in there I love to read out. And then after that, I usually study my Bible. Sometimes I'll study my Bible first, but it just depends. But usually it's going to be the first or second thing I do when I wake up. So I'll study my Bible. I'll just read the chapter of the Bible that I'm working on right now. Right now I'm reading Deuteronomy, and I read chapter 15 today. And then I'll just highlight in there, write little things on the sidelines that I really enjoyed, and just different stuff like that. And then after that, what I like to do is get out my actual journal, and I'll write about different things like that I want to do today. I usually have a master weekly to-do list that is split up into different tasks and subjects and topics. Then I can have specific to-do list for every single day because I'm like working on my weekly to-do list, and I just love that so much because it just keeps me on track with my goals and everything I need to get done that week. After I write down from a journal prompt, I usually do a journal prompt off of Pinterest. You guys can check out my Pinterest board, 6 a.m., and it has journal prompts on there. I do that every single morning, and then I write down my gratitude like I said, and then just anything else I may want to write down, I will do that. And then usually I read a book off of my Kindle. Right now I'm reading How to Lead a Disciplined Life. I love to read for at least 10 minutes. Today I read 25 pages, so that was a little bit more than 10 minutes. It was about 20. So yeah, I just love to read those. So some days if I want to read more, I can. A lot of my more flexible days are Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I'm usually on a tighter schedule on Monday and Tuesday because I am doing school, so I want to try to make sure I can get started on that as early as possible so I can finish as early as possible. After that, usually at about 6:28, I start on my morning meditation. I love to do that every single day. I'll leave out my AirPod Max beside my bed before I go to sleep, and then I'll have on my Notion page, I have different workouts and journal prompts and meditations for each specific day. So in the morning time, I don't have to search for meditation. I can literally just click a link for whatever day it is, and it just takes me right to it. I put my AirPod Max on. I'm trying to make it where I have to do as less thinking as possible and just get into my routine, because it just makes it a lot easier and more likely to follow it. So after that, I usually do a meditation. It's usually a self-love or a goal or something like a girly type of mindset meditation. So I'll do that. After that, it's about 6:38, and I make my bed until 6:40, so it's a 2-minute task. It doesn't take that long to make my bed. And then I'll go downstairs at about 6:40 and eat breakfast till about 7:05. It really just gives or take what I'm making. But today I made actually a yogurt bowl. It's one of my favorite things to make every single day. I'll go throughout different meals every single day. Sometimes I eat yogurt bowls, and I put yogurt in it, dairy-free of course, and I'll do granola, and then I'll put actual fruit toppings on top, and then honey drizzle. But if there's different days where I have different things I want to eat, maybe I'll make, if I go to Trader Joe's and I get a bagel, I'll toast the bagel like I said earlier, and I'll put yogurt on top and put fruit on top. I'm just trying to make sure I do get some sort of sweetness. Guys, I love sweets. And that sounds crazy, but I seriously do. I don't like candy, but I like chocolate and anything sweet like that. Not candy sweet, that's disgusting, but fruit sweet, chocolate sweet, literally delicious. So I just love when I can eat healthy whole foods that are sweet, but it's also makes me feel good and not just weigh it down. So I'm just absolutely obsessed with fruit. I love to eat some every single morning. It just tastes literally so good. So I'll try to make sure I have fruit implemented into my morning routine. And yeah, so I eat that usually. If there's a day where it's I don't really feel like making anything, my dad usually makes pancakes for us throughout the week. So I'll just eat one of those or a few of those, and then I'll eat some sausage, eggs, grits, stuff like that. After that, usually I'll wash the dishes. If it is my day to wash, I'll do that. And then at about 7 to 7:10, I'll go do my teeth care routine, and then I'll take my inhaler because I do have asthma, so I'll make sure to take my inhaler. And then I'll do my oral care routine, which is I usually brush my teeth, and then I'll do a tongue scraper, and then I'll put in my Thermobreath mouthwash. I love that so much. It's so nice, and it's not overpowering. When you do a mouthwash that's kind of overpowering and it makes you kind of choke, it's not like that. It literally is actually really nice. So after that, at around 7:10 to 7:25, I do a Pilates workout. That's usually 15 minutes. I love so many different Pilates workouts so much. I have them all saved on my YouTube playlist, so I'll just do that. And then sometimes I'll do push workouts, Joja, just depending on what I'm going for that day. And I'll just roll out my mat in my room and then do a little workout. And then after that, I'll do my skincare, put on a new outfit because I like to change out of my workout clothes, and then look at my school plans, and I can just kind of see what I'm going to be doing today, look at my to-do list, see what I need to get done. After that, I make my matcha. It's about 7:35 to 7:40, so it doesn't take that long to make my matcha because literally it's easy. And then at about 7:40, I'd like to go practice my French on Duolingo. This is actually really hard for me to do because it's just I don't know why. This is my my second year of taking French. I started taking French junior year, and I'm a senior now. And I'm literally almost finished, but it's just it's so hard to take French when you do it in school, but it's easier to do it on your own time. So I've just been trying to do different French classes, different things on Duolingo, and try to help learn my French even more, because school doesn't really teach you that much in French. They just teach you stuff that's kind of not really things that you would talk about in a conversation, just random stuff for some reason. So I like to just do it on Duolingo because it teaches me things that I'll actually say. And then after that, at about 7:50, I get started on my first subject. So this is my first workflow. This is from 7:50 to 8:50 a.m., so it's about an hour. And then at 8:50 to 9, I take a 10-minute break. At 9 o'clock, I go let my dogs out. Then I come back at 9:20, get started on my next school subject or finish what I started before. Usually I can finish if it is a Tuesday because American government and sociology don't take that long to do at all. But if it is English and math, those are such big subjects where usually I'm not finished with the subject if I'm not like completely in that workflow yet. So I'll try to go ahead and finish up that first subject. Usually I do English first because it takes the longest, so I'm going to get that out of the way. And then at around 10 o'clock to 10:10, I take another break because we love to take breaks. I don't want to just work without taking a break. And then at about 10 to 10:45, that's a 35-minute workflow. I like to decrease the workflows because literally I get more tired in the morning. Like, it's so funny. I sleep for like 8 hours, but I get so tired at around like 10 o'clock for some reason. So I try not to do like such heavy workflows. It just makes me want to go to sleep. So I work till about 10:45 to 10:55 to take another 10-minute break. And then this is my serious workflow. 10:55 to 12 p.m., I do a workflow. I'm going to finish everything in that workflow. 12 o'clock, it is lunchtime. That is it for my morning routine. Like, that is it for my Monday and Tuesday morning routine. And usually I try just to do that and stay on routine. But some days, obviously, I may have to go somewhere, have a doctor's appointment. I just do different things. Like today, it is actually a Wednesday when I'm recording this because it is like my social media day. And today, I'm not just going to be home. I'm going to actually go out and like do different things and like probably go to some stores with my mom. But you don't have to focus on your routine like literally 24/7. It's just kind of like an outline, so if you feel like you're falling off a little bit, you know exactly what to do to get back on. So I don't want you guys to think that's kind of like you have to stay on a routine every single day. Of course you want to, but we're not robots, literally. We are just humans, and if you fall off a routine, it's not the end of the world. Look back on your guideline. I love to call it like a little guideline instead of like a time block, and I can just see, okay, what do I need to be doing right now? Do that, you're back on routine. So I just love to do that so much. Just think about it. Don't think about it as like a robot task. Just think of it as a guideline for your day. Anyway, that is the end of my routine. Usually at 12 o'clock, I'll go eat lunch. If you guys want like a little afternoon routine, let me know if you want to see these routines like on video format. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you want to see it like on YouTube, go check it out. My YouTube channel is linked in the show notes down below if you want to actually go watch it. But thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode. Please be sure to leave a rating and review over Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and I will see you in next week's episode. Bye!